Watch this.
Forget. Yo. I am here. We're ready. Throwback night again. It is February 17th. And I felt it would be good to go back to the very first episode 1, which was released on February 18th back in 2015. Podcast era, visuals weren't as important back then. Just getting it straight onto SoundCloud. What else did I listen to it back then? It was some other websites that they also released the audio to back in those days. What up, Charlie? We're gonna get into that. They put this on YouTube back in May of 2016, so a whole year or so it changed. So it kind of let you know, it wasn't even a focus back then, something that now, it is. What up, Shanice? Let's see. So I'm gonna play a little bit of this, and we'll talk. We got the benefit of hindsight, so we can look back at things and see like where it came, where it's at now. So I don't want to discuss it from that lens. Were you tuned in from this episode, or you joined in like way later? No. I was not tuned in to this episode. I was a Combat Jack fan, so I was heavy on that side. Combat Jack, he was my introduction to podcaster, and then I sort of went listened to a little bit of what's Rosenberg and Cypher Sounds, Jane. Listened to a little bit of them. Yeah, so that's where I was at originally. I'd probably still be there if Combat didn't die. To me, that was sort of just the precipice of interaction. Like, Joe just getting up to 7 people. It was been 7 people in, Combat. We had Just Blaze over there, the girl Jazz Fly that passed away, but she ended up becoming a show writer. Premium Pete, he ended up becoming big in the shoe world. Rest in peace, Dallas Penn. He everybody remember his epic Twitter day. And nigga, he put the code out there. Motherfucker, Just Blaze bought a chandelier for half price, man. Shit was insane, man. The half price code, huh? Bruh, it was just a time, man. It just had to be there. But yeah, I started off over there. I got there a little bit before Mal, maybe a couple episodes before Mal did. So I came at a good time. I think it was can't remember what got me into it, but he had already did like an interview on Combat Jack show that kind of had me interested in, you would hear about it. I just wasn't necessarily interested in Joe Budden at that period of time. Yeah. Fuck it, let's go. Joe, Marissa, but it's interesting who the first person you hear. Episode 1. Who you think you're gonna hear first?
Rosenberg.
Yeah.
It's Rosenberg.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Joe Budden, Marissa, go ahead.
I forget.
I was hoping to start with
this is real hip-hop.
so is Title or something.
I'm not saying this. But anyway, this is a good intro music. I don't steal it.
I know, I just said it because you said it.
I did like that they had an intro from the start, though. You know what I'm saying? Rosenberg had them ready, man. Rosenberg, of course, had already had his podcast. I wonder what he saw in Joe. Be like, hey, man, we need to do this.
Probably thought of him being a provocateur of sorts. Just a ball of just unpredictable nature.
Yeah. I would say some of his old radio appearances.
Yep, got some experience from that. Yep.
That would be me and you.
Me. I'm Marissa Mendez.
Don't take over the mic.
I'm just saying.
Let's, now, how are you feeling?
Amazing. I had a great day already.
You're probably not about to have an enjoyable podcast. I have some things that I would like
I
to
already
discuss.
know what you're going to want to discuss. And do you want to know what else? I stood in my mirror this morning before coming here, and I practiced my response because I knew that you were going to rip into me. So I'm ready for it.
But how did you know that?
Because
The fact that you know that lets me know that you know your behavior was totally unacceptable.
it wasn't unacceptable. Your reaction already inside of the club.
Well, we won't get into that just yet.
Okay.
What today is? Well, we don't care about what today is. All-Star Weekend just passed.
It did.
It was wonderful.
It was all right.
I had a great time. I was very alone.
Meaning.
I was very proud of myself. I was very mature this All-Star Weekend.
How so?
I didn't have any hoes.
None.
I didn't have any hoes. The thing about All-Star Weekend is it will let you know where you rank in terms of priority with your hoes.
You know what? You're right, because I learned things about my rankings too.
Well, your rank has been low.
And I like how you get straight into it. No real introduction, no real, hey, this is this is that.
So around Tuesday, I started getting the influx of text messages from all of my hoes, letting me know that they were in town, they wanted to see me, let's get up and eat. Tuesday to Thursday, my text inbox was very active.
Okay.
Around Friday, that kind of stopped. It stopped, which was fine because I really wasn't looking to engage in any whole activities. But still, I just want to feel a little important.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes you need your text to go off to feel important. So Friday, what happened Friday? When did I see you?
We were together Saturday.
Do I want to get straight into fucking Saturday?
No. Because you want to talk about Friday and your hoes or lack thereof.
No, nothing really happened Friday. You know what my thing is? Let's just get right into it. This is important here. I be wanting to know from women, right? And to the beautiful women out there, I'm going to use the term hoes a lot. That term is not gender specific. I'm speaking about male and female hoes, number one. And number two, when I say the word hoes, I'm not speaking about.
Yeah, I agree, Dion.
It's not definition.
Straight off the top, getting straight into storytelling mode.
Hoes, and we can discuss what that entails later on. But
Friday, we'll hear the story.
There was no
at least this first story.
Went to a couple parties. A couple of friends hit me and said a couple of spots were lituation.
Didn't even introduce the show, nothing.
No introduction.
We didn't know what this is yet.
They shouldn't be your friends if they're saying that
When
word.
I use the word lituation, it will totally be for sarcasm. Fab is my guy, but yeah, we won't be using that word very often. Saturday. I feel like I need to provide backstory.
Okay. Wait. What?
With you.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Let's provide backstory.
Let's not and say we did.
A few what is
already
this?
off top, boundaries going down.
Had some friends and family over the house because that's what I do. I like to, have gatherings at the house instead of going out because it allows for me to see and enjoy people without being annoyed and being passed demos the entire evening and taking pictures and autographs. Actually, the picture kind of killed autographs, but that's a whole nother topic.
Was I here at
You
this
were
gathering?
at this gathering.
Okay.
So Marty comes in with her two friends, one of whom being a fucking hoe bag.
Because he says now. Anyhow. Go on.
Is she not a hoe bag?
No, she's not.
I don't care if she fucking sucked me off. She's still a fucking.
Okay, so we're just going balls to the wall now.
Well, I'm just saying that little tidbit means absolutely nothing. She's still a hoe bag.
Okay.
What's happening right now?
That's my intern.
Why do you have an intern?
Because I'm
anyway,
important.
so I have this gathering at my house, right?
Uh-huh.
Marty comes in with her hoe bag friend and another friend who may be a hoe bag, but I don't know her well enough to call her a hoe bag. We're playing Taboo. People are drinking. Marty is glued to her phone the entire evening, waiting on a rapper to text her.
Wait, which one? Wait,
I'm not doing that.
Okay, no. Oh, no, we're not gonna say names. I'm saying, are we referring to my long, drawn-out text, or we're just talking about the person we saw Saturday?
Self-snitching off the rip.
Okay.
So she is like glued to this fucking phone, right? And when I say this, what I mean is like she was writing entire paragraphs.
We were having a heated conversation, and he was writing paragraphs back.
No, you were having a heated conversation, and he was responding back with, "Okay, you bugging." You stupid.
He didn't call me stupid.
Leave me alone.
He didn't say leave me alone.
I'm not beat.
He didn't say
I don't
want to
fuck you anymore.
He did not say
your head is trash.
No one would ever say my head is
your
trash.
Your box is weak.
No, he didn't say
he was replying back with these type of things, right?
Type of no.
And I only know this because I snatched the phone from Marissa.
It's his favorite pastime.
But anyway, long story. Well, the first half of a long story short.
Because that's completely irrelevant to everything we're talking about. Anyhow.
Marty gets up and she storms out the door with her two friends, and she heads over to the strip club, Lust. Shout out to Kev and Frank and all the good people at Lust. Beatrice, how you doing? She storms over there, and I have no idea why. Come to find out, a rapper is going to be appearing there. She knows this because she stalked this person's Instagram. Not because he texted her and said, yo, come meet me.
Okay, people do that all the time.
I'm not rolling.
If they fans that want to meet the artist.
You're not a fan, my nigga.
I mean, I am a fan. I have his album.
And that's kind of what we need to discuss at the end of this conversation. But anyway, Marty rushes over there so this rapper can see her, right?
No, so I could see him. Same thing, I guess.
Yeah. So she can see him. The rapper never shows up. She's just there looking stupid.
I wasn't looking stupid.
She drove 45 minutes for absolutely nothing.
It wasn't my car.
And now she's just sitting there with dry box looking dumb because the person she wanted to see was not there.
Why are we going so crazy right now?
Well, I don't think that's going crazy.
No, it wasn't dry bogs. I was having a great time with
this first episode, but is this her reaction's performative? Is she? I know she's accustomed to.
But I saw him. I enjoyed my time there, and I didn't drive.
What do y'all think?
So point being, you were drunk.
Yeah, I can't believe that her story from the club started this podcast. Like, he thought this story was so good that he's like, all right, we need to turn on some mics and actually talk about this shit.
Yeah, let my first episode be like, hey, let me exploit you real quick.
Performative, I would say a little bit, but she's selling it.
Yeah. I was suited and booted, and Joe I still felt like I was the only light-skinned person in the club.
No, I was gonna say Joe was doing that usual shit where he'll add his own shit to the story to make it sound crazy.
Into Lust, and I had the time of my life. Me and my good friend Rory.
I agree.
I threw a couple of alley-oops to Rory. He bagged a few hoes. We had a great time in Lust, but we only were there for about 40 minutes.
Were we?
No, I'm talking about Friday. You weren't present.
Okay.
Fast forward to Saturday. Everybody's sending me these invites to go out. Let's hang. Let's kick it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to do some more ratchet shit. I'm going to head over to Lust because I had a wonderful, splendid time the night before. Let's do it again.
Right.
Because I'm an addict. I like to do things all the fucking way. So we go to Lust. Me, Rory, Marissa, who else?
Yes.
Steph.
Yes.
11-8. Shout out to her.
Yes.
She was there. Ish comes. We had a whole crew.
Squad. Deep.
And we go to Lust. A rapper is supposed to be there. Now, are we saying said rapper's name?
No, we are never ever in our lives.
We're not saying. Can I say his initial?
You could say nothing.
I can't say anything about
fucking
him.
nothing.
All right. All right. Well, let me see. Well, it certainly wasn't. Well, who's an?
It wasn't Mano.
Who's an attractive?
Oh.
It wasn't me.
Yeah. Well, you were there, so.
So there's this rapper here, and I really couldn't understand. The women. I don't understand a lot about women. But we'll
obviously,
Marty is now glued to the fucking entrance of the club. Her head is on a swivel.
It wasn't. We were in the back.
No,
I couldn't even look at the entrance.
And yet you still found a way to look at the entrance.
We were upstairs. The entrance is downstairs. What is
no,
there to
the entrance upstairs.
Oh, the VIP entrance.
No, the entrance into the fucking strip club. Not the entrance to VIP. The entrance to the strip club.
Mm-hmm.
Mano comes in. Me and him kick it. He comes in with a million niggas. They go over there. Like, it's starting to become a lituation.
Yes.
Said rapper's crew starts coming in.
Mm-hmm.
Marty, because she's a fucking Instagram stalker fucking fuck, knows the entire crew. She knows the fucking bus boys, the record handlers, the DJ, the weed carriers. She knows everyone because she stalks this person's Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
So she's excited. Mind you, she had a headache and would not budge. She was sad and depressed and lonely and wanted to leave.
I need to explain why I was also sad, because my text messages were really ridiculous at that point. Some guy that I was talking to asked me to go on his other bitch's Instagram because apparently she's blocked him. And he asked me to screenshot her last 3 photos and send it to him I'm thinking that it's like gonna be a good purpose. He's gonna be like, yeah, she's talking shit about you or something. Like, I'm gonna check her, or even like she's putting our situation on blast. I'm gonna check her, thinking it's something like that. And I was like, okay, here. And he's like, I just wanted to see if she was still in New York. So he just wanted me to help him with his other bitch. So that was my mindset at that point.
So,
already in
ladies
the
and
club.
gentlemen of the jury, Marty Monroe has already proved that she speaks to idiots constantly via text.
Well, I didn't say that he was a gem.
And you did it. But anyway, that has nothing to do with
Because
that.
I thought we were going to have a good purpose, and it turned out.
Shanice, what you mean? Tonality, the way she tells the story, or what?
Finally, said rapper comes in the building. Swag on a trillion.
No, actually, he looked a hot ass fucking mess. But either way.
I thought that was pretty swaggy.
Yeah.
I hate the word swaggy. When you look a mess, but it looks like it's done intentionally, I enjoy that.
Okay.
Oh. He does that today very well.
This sounds just like Mel's story. What is it? The Drake causing turmoil, then them leaving the pod? Is that what you mean? I can't tell.
Thank you.
And that's what it appeared that he had going on. Marty jumps up and stands on the couch.
We were all standing on the couch.
No,
for the
I
record.
wasn't standing on the couch.
Steph was on the couch.
I'm mature.
Ish was on the couch. Half of us were on the couch.
Okay, well, the adults were not standing on the couch.
Ish is an adult.
Ish wasn't standing on the couch.
He was on the couch, and his boy was standing on the couch with his back to us, staring at crew, not even looking at us.
Whoa. Edit that out, please. Hold up.
No.
Hey,
So,
Pete, we want to edit that.
No. So let's make that clear. He was being the malest male groupie of the cinch.
That man is not here to defend himself.
No. Back to us.
But you are.
Yeah. Here I am.
Marty's head is on a swivel. She's looking to her left. Her mouth.
So,
she's got drool coming out of her fucking mouth.
No, I was side-eyeing the whole time, like glancing over. And I would love to give the real backstory as to why, but you've already set this up to the point where I don't even want to, because it's bad.
You look.
Yeah, Ish already with his friend. And,
Corey know him.
Corey know him. It might have been Corey.
Oh shit! What if that's been the man's this whole time? Oh my god!
Yeah.
Like a retard.
No. Here's
And
the thing
even
also,
that-
I knew they weren't looking at us. Maybe there's a couple people in front of us that
Marty.
might see me. I didn't care. The point was I was trying to see, I can't even properly defend myself, because then I'm just putting more out
You
there
can't
than I
defend
need
yourself
to be.
because you look like a fool.
No, there was a purpose behind my foolery.
And
And
I don't mind you looking like a fool.
mm-hmm.
You reserve the right to look like a fool whenever you may please.
Mm-hmm.
I only mind because
when you're
you were with me.
and you said, yeah, how about you didn't check your male groupie friend that had his back? He was literally staring at the crew like he was with them.
I know it may be difficult for you to gauge how you were looking, because it's difficult to do that when you're on the inside looking out.
Mm-hmm.
Do you trust me at all? You do.
Yeah, but it's like a weighted trust. Like it's like there's levels to this trust.
So you do. So you do trust me.
I
some.
do, but sometimes your
Judgmental.
your judgment is skewed. So I can't necessarily agree with you on that. And anyway,
So you think you looked great?
no, I
You
didn't
think you
say-
looked wonderful?
I didn't
Let
say
me
I
ask
looked
you that.
wonderful. I just know that I didn't look super duper. I mean, I was glancing over a lot. Yes, I was looking like a regular person.
I want the audience to see my face right now. I'm fucking flabbergasted
Okay,
that she
I
believes
was
this. You look like
glancing-
a regular person?
No, like a regular fan person. I'm not gonna say
You're
I
not a
look-
fucking fan.
Yeah, but I was being a fan that night. Well, the whole point was I wanted to make eye contact so we could say hi. That was it.
How old are you?
Old enough.
So you're 27.
Okay.
I'm asking you questions that I know the answer to already. So you're 27 years old.
Yes.
So it's acceptable for you to look like a fucking
But you
13-year-old at a
already-
B2K concert.
But you already know the situation.
I don't care.
but
Shanice
that
said,
adds to it.
No. Back to what I was saying. You reserve the right to
Mel
look
went
like
to
a
the club
complete
with Joe and they
fucking
came
moron,
back talking
Yes.
about it. It was
because you do. But
So your male groupie friend didn't make you look crazy?
why do you keep? No, he didn't.
Why? His back was to us. It was as if the partition wasn't even in the couch. Like he wanted to be a part of their crew.
That man is not here to defend himself. Number one.
Right.
Number two, his actions were not nearly as noticeable.
They were
as
way more. No,
yours.
you were just
I don't
sitting
even
next to
see.
me.
I
That's
don't
no
even
problem.
see how you were able.
Do y'all like old Joe voice, new Joe voice?
You looked wild, my nigga. Really?
I didn't.
No, really, you did. You looked wild. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
It sounds kind of the same to me. I don't hear much of a difference. Is it the teeth? The new teeth?
Whisper in your ear.
It might not
Fre-
be-
Or
Fre-
the drugs?
Is it Freddie? Is it Freddie
I
Gibbs?
told you my objective was to say hello.
To fucking say hello. To say hi.
But the podcasters don't understand.
And who's the male
why.
groupie friend? Was he talking about Ish
You're the
or somebody else?
podcasters. They're listeners.
No,
His
no,
mans.
It's his friend.
Oh, okay.
It's his
AKA
friend who was
Core.
with him. But this was a funny part right here.
You looked wild to the point where I had to get up and stand on the couch and whisper in your ear. So what is your objective?
You did ask
here?
me that.
And you said what?
I told you my objective was to say hello.
To fucking say hello. To say hi.
But the podcasters don't understand why, and I'm not going to explain
You hear what she said? The podcasters don't understand why. And listen to Rosenberg like chirp in.
it.
You're
but
the podcasters. They're listeners.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Kind of remind me of Dash.
Yeah, all right.
You know what I'm saying? The way he probably he's like, no, like, yo, you're the podcaster. They're the listeners. Like, what?
Yeah.
The obvious thing. Saying the obvious?
Yeah, that's hilarious. I mean, but she needed to know it. You know what I'm saying? But it's still one of those things. Like that.
What is your objective?
You did ask
here?
me that.
And you said
Of that. Unless I gave the whole story, and I don't want to give the whole story, but just know there was a point. It wasn't like, hey, random fan, hey, random rapper, want to say hi. There's more to that. There's levels to that story, too.
I think I can think of a discreet way to give this story. Because the story makes you look worse, if you want me to be honest.
Yeah, well, whatever. No, let's just leave it alone. let's just change the topic.
Let's just leave it alone.
Let's just talk
Let's
about
just change the
something
topic.
else.
Okay, let's do a hypothetical.
And at the end of the day, we said
So he tries the story route. To y'all, is the story route going good, bad? Are you feeling the story? Where you at with the story so far?
I think the
he's
story
way-
could. Go ahead, bro.
No, I was gonna say he's way better now at telling stories because not gonna lie, a little ass.
Now the story could flow a lot better if he stops like interrupting certain parts that she's trying to get out. Like I understand you want to throw in like, little funny parts to kind of make certain parts have a little bit more color. You know what I'm saying? Because he still does that to this day, but there's just too much contention and interrupting going on.
Yeah, I feel like he's way farther in his mind with things and maybe hasn't caught her up to like what he's really trying to do. Maybe he's trying to keep her in the dark because he wants like maybe that reaction. But it do seem like he's a little bit, and I'm not saying because she's not like horrible what she's doing. It's just I feel like she's just a little weary of what the fuck is really going on. Like, what are you trying to get at? What are you trying to say? You know what I'm saying? Like what story, I said I didn't really want to tell the story, but you're trying to get me to tell the story. You know what I'm saying? And like, where are you going with it? Maybe I heard you embellish a couple times during this story. So like, what you trying to do?
It's too slow of a slow walk down, pretty much.
Yeah.
hello, it worked.
Let's
So,
do it. Oh, let's do a hypothetical here.
Okay.
Men,
So
men
now he
to my
trying to
male
go-
listeners.
Are you hypothetically discussing the situation?
No.
Now he trying to go hypothetical. He said to the male listener.
A lituation.
Okay.
That word is really funny. But anyway, I'll use me. I'm a rapper, right?
Are you?
Sometimes.
Mm.
As a hobby. I love it. It's my passion. It drives me. When I'm not doing fucking dickhead moron fan shit with you standing next to me looking at fucking other rappers. But anyway, I'm a rapper, right? If a young harlot,
Are you calling me?
I'm not talking about you, nor am I talking about the situation.
Oh my
In the
shit.
event that a young harlot
harlot.
were to text me
fucking harlot.
something along the lines of, yo, I want you to fucking fuck the shit out of me and suck my dick. You're amazing. You're the greatest rapper in the universe. Not saying that that's what you did. I'm not even talking about you.
Okay, because I never did
I'm
that.
not talking about you. I'm talking about a situation.
Okay.
And I entertained this, right? And she came over and gave me the greatest head that I ever got in my life.
Okay.
And then I ceased communication with this person. And she was texting me every day. She was fucking DMing me on Twitter.
I'm just letting you guys know this is a hypothetical because this is not my
She
situation.
was DMing me on Instagram.
This is not.
She was using every fucking viable means of communication to get in touch with me.
I don't know what kind
And I just ignored it.
I don't know what kind of situation.
Pardon me, is this your story or mine?
I don't. It's a stupid story.
It's a hypothetical.
So now she's just frustrated. Like, she nigga done went full hypothetical. I don't know how close the hypothetical is to the real or like why she's feeling off guard, it feels like to me.
When the main subject of the story says it's a stupid story and y'all are, what, 20 minutes into this? That's kind of crazy. Because you're right, she does sound frustrated. Now she just think the whole fucking story is stupid. Now it just sounds like a wash.
Yeah, it sounds like he's adding too much sauce to the story and it's pissing her off.
Well, it's kind of weird because he stopped everything. He said, okay, fuck that. So your first attempt at whatever it is, you kind of said, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? This is not going away, you know. And I'm recording, so fuck it. Let me do a hypothetical. And this is for my male listeners. And at this point, do you think she understands the audience? You know, there is no audience, I guess, technically. Episode 1. There is no real audience, but he, I guess, you know, some foresight, hey, for the male listeners or the men that are going to be listeners, this is a hypothetical for you. But he still tries to drag her or at least involve her in the hypothetical, which I think then becomes a problem because you went full hypothetical, you tell her shut the fuck up. I got it. You know what I'm saying? You got to lead the way then.
Hypothetical story.
Definitely a rough story.
In
Yeah.
reference to what?
In reference to a relatable incident occurring that the male listeners can identify with.
But that didn't happen.
I didn't say that it did.
Oh my Jesus Christ!
See, that, like, if you say it was a hypothetical, that didn't happen. Of course it didn't happen. It's a fucking hypothetical. But I think he did so bad with the first story. Or maybe she just purely don't trust him anyway.
Didn't say that it did.
All right.
Didn't say it did.
Okay.
And so this woman was trying her best to get in contact with me, and I ignored her. It completely. She never heard from me again.
Okay.
It would be safe to assume what? Let me ask you. What would it be safe to assume?
I don't know.
Oh, you guessed it. That he didn't ever want to speak to this bitch again in life. He never wants to see this hoe. It's over. I have used you for exactly what I wanted to use you for, and now be gone. Like fucking Patrick Swayze ghost. It's over. Right? Would it be safe to assume that?
That is safe to assume, and I don't know why you gave this random story.
I'm not saying that that's what took place
because
with
that
you.
is not what happened.
So now I have a show in Poughkeepsie. And
Can we stop?
Wait, I'm just telling. Can I just tell a story?
I'm tired of your hypothetical story. It didn't happen
Well,
like
you
that.
would be tired of my hypothetical story.
Yeah, because it's
I'm
not
talking
a real
to
story.
Of course it's not. It's hypothetical.
None of these men can relate to because they're not rappers. They don't have shows in Poughkeepsie.
Okay, so let's forget about the show in Poughkeepsie. I go to a random strip club in Poughkeepsie, right? I'm balling. I'm throwing money in the
Why
sky.
are we in Poughkeepsie?
It's raining. I'm the weatherman. It's the weatherman. How's the Lil Wayne song go? It's Weatherman, right?
No, I don't know.
What song is that?
I don't know.
Fireman?
Oh, there's a fireman song and there's a make it rain
All
song.
right, well, whatever. I'm doing that. I'm doing all of that. I'm fucking making it rain. But money's falling from the sky. Hundreds of fucking dollar strippers is around me. They want to come home with me. They want to suck my fucking cock. And who do I see out of my fucking peripheral?
Again, I want to make this clear. This is not the story of what happened with me.
Well, of course it isn't. But who do I see out of my peripheral? I see Shorty, who was fucking obsessed with me.
This is not.
Because we have to assume that this woman is obsessed with me if I have ceased communication with her.
thrown so far on the
I'm not even
bus.
talking about you.
You've backed up and ran over me.
But I'm not talking
twice
about.
with your
but
bus.
I'm not talking about you.
Yeah.
This. You know what the word hypothetical means?
I know exactly what it means.
Because I have the dictionary app.
But you're trying to relate it to my situation.
No, I'm not. These are two separate instances.
Where did this story come from then, Joseph?
It came from my fucking mind.
But why? What is the correlation?
I just told you, because the male listeners will be able to identify with this.
But why do they need to?
Oh my God.
Fuck.
Okay, so yes, I think it's episode 1. You know what I'm saying? You don't know the audience. It's like fucking ball and chain trying to drag her along with this story. She's not with it. She whatever real life situation, however it occurred, some shit be triggering sometimes. That even like the mere mention of something that maybe was embarrassing, didn't go a certain way, leaves you exposed. You kind of, you know what I'm saying? Kind of, hey, don't even touch that subject.
Yeah, it's all over the place. And while I do feel like Joe is doing a lot of interrupting and adding too much, trying to add too many funnies to the current story, she's also struggling letting him produce her, so it's just really just all over the place. They just had to switch to a whole nother damn story. Like it's just a lot going on. It's a little rough.
I think he maybe knew what he was trying to do and had thing, but it maybe wasn't explained as well to her. Maybe he wanted her in the dark and thinking that, hey, this is my friend. This is how we usually joke. This is how we talk. This is how we, you know what I'm saying? And let's just do what we do on air. But you got to think, she's cognizant. Hey, this is going to be her. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah. The eyes and ears are listening for sure. We can't pod on these mic with the cameras on like we pod in the kitchen, because they damn sure don't do that shit today. So I definitely don't see nobody doing that shit even way back when.
Yeah, they definitely learned from it.
All right,
show.
keep going.
How about that?
All right.
So anyway, out of my peripheral, I see this woman that is fucking obsessed with me. Men, what is supposed to happen in this instance exactly? Am I supposed to I'll ask you. What should happen?
I don't know, because it's a hypothetical situation and it's stupid. I've never been in this hypothetical situation, so I don't have a hypothetical answer or a real life answer for you.
I just want to say, all right, we'll forget about this story.
Thank you.
This is going on too long. I just want to say
what the fuck?
that I, as a friend of yours,
Story 2,
was
down the drain.
very disappointed.
Oh God! Gonna hit me with the disappointed.
I was
I was disappointed
disappointed
in your male friend. I'm gonna keep going back to him.
And I was disappointed because, how do I explain this without sounding
Condescending.
industry-ish? These people are my peers.
Oh Lord.
I get that it may be difficult for you to see it that way because you and I are friends.
They're my peers too. I'm in this industry.
Well,
if you didn't know.
Well, that probably makes this a little worse.
That's why I have my intern sitting in the other room, because I have one. Because I'm out here.
I think that you should conduct yourself a bit better.
I think you
around
saw it
your
completely
peers.
differently than I did.
So Sunday came, and I tweeted this. You're getting old when you go out like a few days in a row and then you need time to rest.
Oh my God, I needed that too.
You're 27.
Okay, well, it was a lot of turn up. I had just got back from Grammy weekend as well, so you have to consider I was turning up for
Did you have sex at all?
Yeah.
Okay, that may be the difference.
Yeah.
I didn't have any sex occur this weekend, so I really needed to rest on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I stayed and I slept like a baby, alone, no hoes,
No cuddling.
no nothing, no, just me and fucking Pornhub.
Man, and so you went from the stories and go into self-deprecation and all the other type of shit. But I know how niggas be lying. Well, I know how I have lied in the past, especially on a broadcast. You know what I'm saying? No hoes, alone, yada yada yada. All lies.
And X videos. What did happen though, and I mean this may be TMI, but I'll give it anyway. When you know how the pop-ups come up when you go on these porn sites.
Oh yeah, they do, but they usually pop up in the background, so I don't ever.
Yeah,
really...
but you know what happens? It pops up in the background, and while I'm watching my porn, I can still hear the noises.
The random like
So
sex
she's
noises
like,
from the pop-up.
So it's like, you know how the old Chinese flicks when the mouth would move, but the words would be like it didn't sync at all.
Yeah.
So that's what would be happening. So I go to close the one in the back, and you know they have the ads there, and I did go to one of the little sites there. They got me.
Yeah, but they always like as soon as you click the link, it's like $1 billion. Pay for this,
Yep,
pay for that.
and I
It's
got
never
out of
like
there.
a good site.
I got out of there. I didn't fucking beat off to the fucking still picture. That was horrible. But anyway, where was I going with this? Oh yeah, so I was resting, and in doing that, I was alone, and then a friend of mine hits me and says, "Yo, come to Suite 36. It's a lituation."
Why do all your friends use that term? You should talk to them about that.
Well, you know what it is. I ask. I initiate with the term because if you listen to the song, Fab is clearly telling you what a lituation is.
Oh, we know what a lituation
And
is.
I don't want to leave my house unless it's a lituation.
Got it.
The problem is my friend's version and definition of a lituation is a bit different from mine.
Was this Rory that invited
Yep.
you?
Yep. It was
I
what.
thought,
Now,
yeah.
for the people that don't know Rory is fucking 14 years old and he's fucking white with a burgundy beard.
It's like orange.
And he's fucking, he wasn't around when fucking Pac died. He was learning how to walk. Like, he wasn't like.
Was I around?
He didn't. You're 27. You should have been around.
Yeah. I was.
So anyway, he's not really 14, but he's young. So his version of a lituation was a bit different. I walk in and
She would have been right around the same age. So but yeah, first so you know, Rory's been mentioned a couple of times on here. Ish has been mentioned a couple of times already. But sort of the first real explanation of who Rory is and his relationship with Rory.
it was just nasty. It was a fucking mess. I left there and I went to Shake Shack and I fucking went home. And that was my all-star weekend.
Mine was just like that. I saw a couple boos. I had a little Valentine's Day cuddle sesh.
Holy shit, it was Valentine's Day.
It was. And
So you fucked on Valentine's Day?
no, it was just a cuddle sesh.
I thought you said you just had
I had
Valentine's
sex,
Day
but it just
sex.
wasn't on Valentine's Day. I said I had All-Star Weekend sex.
Wait.
There was many other days in All-Star Weekend besides Saturday. There was Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. They started getting in town on Wednesday. So it started from them.
No, I guess my question is the person that you cuddled with,
Mm-hmm.
was this the same person that you had sex with?
No.
Oh, you're just a fucking cuddle thought, aren't you?
Yeah, I mean, we had sex in LA. So
I don't really want to hear about all your fucking
you
sexual
asked
endeavors.
me.
Yeah, but
anyway,
I
I'm
just
just
wanted
saying,
like a yes or no.
like Grammy weekend, we had sex, and then he came out here, and I was like, let's just cuddle, and then so we Valentine's cuddled.
Oh, wait a minute. So wait, Valentine's Day. I do want to talk about Valentine's Day really
Yeah.
quick.
I was so glad it was.
It was really
canceled.
canceled.
It really was, and it was really like even the pictures. I thought there were less like gay ass photos on Instagram of like, oh, babe bought me this. That.
No.
I'll be honest. I was saddened by this.
Why? I was fucking thrilled.
I was bittersweet. I was happy about it, but it just shows where this society is headed.
I don't think it's that. We were really in the midst of All-Star Weekend. It's
So,
not like
Chicks really don't want to be booed up.
I do.
Nah.
I would rather just cuddle all day, and like not go do shit.
And not go
Like not go to toxic.
stalk rappers' Instagram pages and find out where they're going to be, and
Exactly.
then just pop up randomly, hoping to say hello
That
to
is
them.
not what happened. But yeah, no, I do. I prefer to just be in the house and like cuddle and like cook for them, even though I can't cook, but I can make French toast. So I'd like to make them French toast and cuddle.
Very random occurrence. I'm off of Marissa because I'm tired of her. Very random occurrence. You know, New York is.
I'm with them. I mean,
Make French toast and cuddle.
cuddle, yes.
All right, man. I'll see you in 4 months.
Yeah. You know, sometimes the pilot, you know, doesn't get you. Sometimes, you know, it's not the second episode. Look, sometimes it's episode 3.
Yes, this is where patience is valued the most, because you got folks that if they aren't roped in immediately by the end of the pilot, they don't go to an episode 2 or 3 or 4. They just give up on it. But nah, gotta have patience. Some really good shows, like TV shows or docs, or in this case a podcast, sometimes it's a slow burn. You gotta be patient and let motherfuckers like just develop they skills and shit. Let them get in their bag for a bit. Let it burn.
Yeah.
Crock pot pod.
What's crazy is if I started off with this episode as my first one, I probably wouldn't have tuned back in. Maybe till later on, until I saw a clip online or some shit. But this would have drove me away from watching for a bit.
Now,
or
what's
giving it another chance.
Oh, so right now we're sort of hearing Joe fishing for stories. Just straight lifestyle, no topic based, nothing so far. What up, Buddy Pecan? Nothing topic based so far. Just strictly pure storytelling. We were a long time from people clipping anything up. Yeah, you're right about that. Shit, I don't even think. I wasn't even like screen recording shit back then.
Very big. So, what?
I'm just kidding.
What the fuck?
Trolling.
Shut the- Is this face-to-face trolling?
Yes.
So I was on my way here to do this podcast, and I was running late, and I went and grabbed me a soda, and then I was coming. I didn't really care that I was late. I stayed outside, I smoked a cigarette, and I see this out of my peripheral. I have a great peripheral.
Yeah, apparently.
Out of my peripheral, I see this gentleman. He was crossing the street away from me, and then he made a hard U-turn once he saw me. And I'm thinking to myself, oh my God, I don't want to talk to this fucking what's
gonna
going on?
rap for
He
me.
had two gentlemen with him, and he comes right in front of me. So I could no longer do my, hey, I don't see you, I'm not going to talk to you. He's right in front of my face. Guess who it is?
Who is
Yep,
it?
you guessed it.
Oh, I didn't. Oh,
No, you did.
Oh, yay.
Safari.
Oh, shit.
Fucking Safari.
Just now? Today?
Yeah, just now.
Jesus Christ.
He just walks right up to me.
How's he doing? Good old Safari.
Well, he's doing well.
Hey, SB.
He looks like he's taking good care of himself.
That's nice.
Looks like he isn't really stressing over this breakup anymore, which I don't really care about, by the way. Let me tell the listeners that about me. I don't think that they know that. I don't really give a fuck about a lot of shit.
You do. You really don't.
Like, if it doesn't pertain to me, like, I just try to, like, mind my business.
You do.
Yeah. So me and him talk. I let him know that I saw pictures going around of him in the strip clubs, him in a couple of my spots. He was in Heavens. He was in Starlets. And he said something that I've never heard any man admit to.
I'm intrigued.
Guess what he said? You guessed it.
Okay.
He said that he loves big, round, fake asses.
Oh.
He loves it.
Well, that's not shocking at all.
It was shocking to me.
No. Okay.
I'm not segueing into any Nikki shit. This isn't a Nikki subliminal.
I'm not.
What I'm saying is
The fact that he admitted it.
even if that is true, men don't necessarily admit that so willingly. So when he said that, I was a little blown away, and then I wanted to get into his brain a little more, and I said, well, I don't really like that. And contrary to popular belief, by the way.
No, you do like the natural sitch.
I like a natural, round, fat,
Jiggly.
soft, jiggly. Give me the little tiger stretch marks on the side. Those are cute. Give me a couple of thumbprints. Just a little bit of cellulite. Let me know that your weight has fluctuated from time to time.
Right.
He was like, no, fuck that. And I said, well, maybe a fat transfer. And he was like, well, no, not really a fat transfer because those you got to get done every so often. I like the CC shots. Put them all in there. That was like, so I told him I wanted to discuss this with him.
I was gonna say, did he give you permission to just go on and be like, hey, Safari likes big fake
Wait.
butt?
I'm 34 years old.
I know, but I mean, like,
why do I need permission?
did he think that it was going to be put on blast like that? Did he know that conversation was going to be?
I didn't think that him and I were speaking in confidence.
Okay, well then that's all that matters.
We were on the fucking street for crying out loud.
And Corey was with you too, right?
Yeah, Corey was there.
Hey, Corey.
You just fucking threw me off. Now my fucking memory is bad. I don't. Oh no. I told him I wanted to speak to him about this. Here on the podcast.
Oh, we were gonna bring him up. That would have been phenomenal.
So we're coming through the door. Safari to the stage.
No.
You may have seen him on numerous blog sites.
You may have heard about him in songs.
Oh man, has he been in songs?
No, I didn't know what else to say.
So story 3, we get a safari story. Pointless a little bit.
Did you know Safari likes big butts? Man, what the fuck's going on on this podcast?
Hey, but at least there's a lot less contention and debating, in this is flowing up.
Yeah. It does flow. I think she's still trying to keep up. I think this is about 30 minutes in. The Joe we know, is he frustrated? He couldn't get the first story off. He tried to change it to hypothetical, couldn't get that one off. Went into some porn shit just for laughs, and then back into a safari story.
He definitely needed a better co-pilot. He needed like a better wing person, because she was doing is step in. Go ahead, Bobby.
No, go ahead, Dash.
I was saying he's not only is his first time telling stories, but your co-host is doing nothing but stepping on every story you're telling. He just needs he needed a better wing person during that time.
Yeah, I agree. And I'm like, what the fuck? No wonder Rosenberg's not getting any credit. What the fuck is he doing? Steer the ship.
I think he was Parks before Parks.
Yeah.
So we exchanged information, and hopefully before he leaves New York, I will get him on this podcast.
Doesn't he live in New York?
No, he no longer. I maybe edit that out. I don't know if people just want me giving their fucking address out and shit.
I mean, you didn't.
I think it's known that he's based in LA.
Oh.
He's on like TMZ every week.
I guess.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But that was when he was with.
Why does Peter know what's on TMZ every week?
Because apparently he likes to read that.
Yeah, Peter has a few things going on with him that I just really don't understand, but I'm not going to get into it right this second. Like, I walked into fucking Peter's house to watch How to Get Away with Murder, and I had to fight the remote away from him because he was watching, like, Little League baseball, like, little boys running around in tights. And I was like, whoa,
hey, yo.
Did I interrupt private time here or what?
My wife is a sideline reporter, asshole.
Yeah, but it's much funnier when we don't know that bit of information. Yeah. I was like, wow, Pete may have some issues. Oh, and that, hey, speaking of that, anyway, that's been
You're a good seguer. Just want to tell you that.
Am I?
You are. Because I probably suck at it. Haven't tried it, but I'm just following your lead.
Well, you're great at sucking.
Oh, you wouldn't know.
Yo.
Joe, you can't say that.
You're a good seguer. Oh, wow.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Oh, wait, I need to get like an applause thingamajig for when I say
get like that.
When I say something.
Hey, like a whole board of like sound effects.
Control room men. Is there any way I can get a fucking applause thing or something?
You can like download.
Or should I just be fucking dry and?
You should clap yourself. No, the move is going to be to download one of these programs where you can do it right on your laptop.
Oh, all right. You're giving too much information to the listeners. They have to think the applause is real.
Yeah, because there's so many people here. So that's just how that goes.
Don't be a fucking dick.
By the way, you complimented his segue, and in doing so, ruined the segue.
Yes, you did. I was going somewhere.
Sorry.
Where was I? Oh. Yeah, we were going from Pete being a fucking pedophile in his house, watching fucking little boys. Nice. And we were going to how that is quite the issue in hip hop right this very second.
Pedophiles?
It's called pedophilia.
Okay, I was gonna say that, but I wasn't exactly sure how to pronounce it.
No, the word is pedophilia, and that's
Yeah.
only an issue because
Tyga and Kylie Jenner.
and the girl
Kylie Jenner.
That's a whole big web of mess. And this is when I'm gonna go back to me not caring about shit
Mm-hmm.
because I don't care about that. The whole Kylie, Tiger,
Amber,
Chloe,
Kim.
who else is there?
Kanye.
Kim, Kanye,
My mom.
your mom. I care about your mom.
Thank you. She's cool.
If your mom knew how you were behaving at Lust that night, oh my fucking goodness.
Pam was just concerned that it was snowing. That's what she wanted. She wanted me out of there because it was snowing.
So yeah, I don't really care about all of that. But what I did notice on the timeline, because the timeline is taking the place of all news and media outlets. That's where you find out everything now. What I did notice was that all of my favorite hoes were divided.
Between Chloe and Amber.
Well, I don't want to say Chloe because Chloe was more so a representative of the Kardashians.
Oh, okay.
So, and I want to be clear here so people don't misconstrue what I'm saying, because people's interpretation skills are very poor. I've learned, and I want to clarify before you people fuck up what I'm saying. My conversation right now has absolutely zero to do with Amber or Chloe. Chloe, I've hung out with on numerous occasions in various clubs in New York City.
Me too.
Cool.
Hey, bestie.
Really cool girl. Amber, I'd love to fucking lick her fucking head.
I went to dinner with her once, so we're also best friends.
So yeah, I'm this is an objective conversation that has nothing to do with either of them. But as a man, I do know the same way the hoes love Marilyn Monroe.
Mm-hmm.
They love the Kardashians.
I do love me some Kardashians.
And
I'm not a hoe, but yeah.
Well, it's debatable.
Yeah, whatever.
that can be argued. And they love Amber Rose.
I do love Amber.
Oh, it was
bad bitch.
It was split down the middle.
That's how I felt. I was kind of indifferent because it's so like I like them both. I get both of their sides. I'm gonna just.
No, we don't care about. We don't want to take sides. I just want to talk about the hoes being split.
Yeah.
Down
Okay.
the middle.
Go ahead and go back to the host.
Yeah, that was great. They were. What's the word that I'm looking for?
Divided. I don't know.
That's a good word.
Okay.
Divided, conflicted.
Conflicted is a really
conflicted
good word.
is the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Probably better that the rapper come up with the words instead of.
I'm a writer, so we're about equal. And I also used to rap. Don't forget.
Why do you have an intern?
Because I do a lot of things. I do. I write on a lot of different sites. I need to help with the sites. I'm putting together a college tour, a speaking engagement thing, and we have this podcast, and I have a lot of different meetings. I do brand stuff for different.
All right, we're not plugging your entire existence.
I'm not.
Here.
I'm just saying these are the things that I do, and this is what I need help with because I'm one human and I can't do it all by myself.
Oh, that just made you sound like fucking Russell Simmons. You can't do it all by yourself.
I'm just saying.
Aren't you a fucking modern day fucking Leor?
I'm a fucking mogul, B.
Oh,
mogul in the making.
Spell mogul.
Mogul. M-O-G-U-L.
Mogul these nuts.
Yeah, whatever.
Maybe I should get an intern. Oh, a little backstory for the listeners.
Oh, no, because it's going to fuck up if that shit comes out.
I don't. You know, what are you talking about right now?
You know what I'm talking about.
No, I don't.
You want to backstory me and me you?
What?
You know, because you know the thing I'm referring to.
Okay. If I talk about the backstory,
and then it goes with the other. They just dig up this exact
the song where I'm dissing him. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Asshole.
That makes sense.
You're an asshole.
I shouldn't do that.
You're an asshole.
I guess that's what people mean when they say I don't have a filter.
Yeah.
But even that is filtered.
Can we edit that?
No. Well, you don't call a fucking edit.
Yes.
No.
I hope this song never sees the light of day.
It will though. It's a great song.
And if that man approves it, or
what's he gonna do? Fucking rap back against me? What's he gonna do? Fucking get on the microphone and fucking spew malicious statements my way? Get the fuck out of here.
He'll probably.
First episode, of course, you got these type of moments where no context whatsoever. But you know, in typical Joe fashion, you know, as you go through the episodes and everything, he brings a lot of these stories back up. You know, mentions it in different ways. might get a name slip here or there eventually that ties it all together. But shit, episode 1 just attempt at story after story. None of these stories ever really land. And when it land, not even just for the listener as far as like knowing what's going on, but I'm talking about they don't end. They just kind of just carry on.
Yeah.
It's the worst that. My bad. It's the worst that all the names that were dropped have nothing to do with like the important part of the story. They name dropped all these people, and then it turned into like the main person. Nah,
Yeah,
we're not saying
Mano, Ish, Rory, Safari.
His love for
like
fat
big butt.
asses.
Yeah,
love. That was really the only half complete thing that we learned, that Safari likes fat asses. He didn't finish the story, but and Peter Rosenberg was watching Little League World Series, I guess.
That reads crazy. Shit. No, but no, even with an episode like this, it's like you can't give up. I think we talked about it before, and I think back in 2024, it's like even if you have content that's not great, should you still put it out? It's just like, no, put all of it out. You know what I'm saying? Because what you might not think is so great, somebody else might actually enjoy it. But if you course, obviously you stay the course and keep doing what you're doing and learning from your mistakes and getting better from them and taking the constructive criticism in stride, you now have over 900 episodes of greatness. So I'm glad it didn't stop after this.
Yeah, a ton of episodes, 900 plus the Patreons, which, shit, this was all for free. Just getting shit off the ground. And sometimes, you're lucky to have anybody who would just come along with you and fucking listen. You know what I'm saying? Or, want to even attempt this with you. So, shout out to Marissa Rosenberg for, Joe for, starting this thing up. February 18th, 2015.
Not too motherfucking shabby.
Turned out pretty good. Yeah, so this is episode 1. It is about, if you've been listening to it, about 20 more minutes left of it. They kept it short for a long time. Even when, I remember when they first even showed it for 2 hours, that was sort of a thing. And now we had 4 hours to some days, rarely now, but if it was a 4-hour pod, we wouldn't, it ain't the first time. Yeah.
Fucking super pods.
Yeah, but check out the rest of it. Go on that journey if you want to go on that journey through the co-hosts, the trials, tribulations. A lot of it is still on SoundCloud. Some of it, SoundCloud, YouTube. I think most of it on YouTube as well. Well, ain't nothing wrong with checking out, see how things came along, see how some of these narratives and the people are mentioned, some of the people that are mainstays now, and see his perspective on things change. Shit, this day and age, he can't get away with saying, I don't give a fuck with pedophilia. No, he said, I don't give a fuck with Kylie and Tyga. I remember that whole era, I think.
Yeah, I remember that being a thing. She was like 16, he was like 24 or some shit. I forgot what it was, but I remember it being nuts. I wonder when this podcast took a turn for the better. Like, as far as like, maybe is it in the first 3 episodes, 10 episodes? I don't know. I want to go back and listen, maybe do another throwback night on maybe episode 2, 3, some shit like that.
I would skip ahead. I would go 15 at a time. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, check back in episode 17. How's it going? I don't know which one Rory joined on. It's very early, but can't remember which exact one he started on. Numbers wise, my favorite, fuck. It would be a piece of the Rory and Mal era, a piece of not extremely early Ice and Itch, but maybe Ice and Itch with maybe 20 episodes in when they were really, really talking. A little piece of the Flipping Mail era being there. And some of the early Mark era would sort of be in that mix. I don't have one definitive, but like it'll be stretches where I really go, oh yeah, he's really cooking. But I like pieces of each cast, to be honest.
Yeah, I would say maybe my favorite era was the hundreds, like 100 to 200. But I'm not gonna lie. The addition of Mark kind of turned things around to the point where now it's a little foggy which era is the best. Because they're cooking right now. I know it's a little bit rough with Mona right now, the chemistry and them over talking each other and all that shit. But with his addition, it's just they've been cooking all around, all of them.
I'm gonna have to go with even though I started at 177 and went back to some other classic episodes prior to that, I'm gonna have to go with the favorite era being between 200 to 450. That might be some of my favorite, like just all time type of deal. And after that, I guess you would have to say between 6 to 750, I suppose. Yeah, I'll leave it there. But as of right now, I kind of did some adding up. Joe is almost at about 1,800 pieces of content across the board. That includes the confessionals, the Ian and Mark shit, all the Patreon exclusives and shit. Like it's a lot of shit to fucking look through. So salute to that.
Yeah, a lot of people saying Spotify era right after Mal. Spotify, Hell Real, what up? Sasha era.
Really great.
Do we got her on the soundboard? We might get that too.
We can.
Really great. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining. We just do light for throwback night, just get into the episode a little bit. We'll be back for more. Of course, we'll be back Thursday as well. I don't know if I'm gonna do anything else before that. Maybe an overtime if I can get one together. But I also got to do the show Thursday, so I'll see what we got coming up. But throwback night, very great.
Really great. Appreciate y'all coming through, man. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. JBTV. Batch.